Picture this. You step outside on a summer afternoon, and the heat is so intense it feels like walking into an oven. Or maybe you've experienced the opposite, a winter so cold your fingers go numb in minutes. For humans, extreme temperatures are dangerous, even deadly. But believe it or not, some creatures don't just survive in these harsh conditions, they thrive. From scorching deserts to frozen tundras, life has found astonishing ways to adapt. So how do these extreme survivors do it? The answers are stranger than you might think. Let's start with one of nature's toughest customers, the tardigrade, also known as the water bear. This microscopic creature looks like a tiny, 8-legged gummy bear, but don't let its cute appearance fool you. It's practically indestructible. Tardigrades can survive temperatures as high as 300 degrees Fahrenheit and as low as -458 degrees, just a fraction above absolute zero, the coldest temperature possible in the universe. When conditions get too extreme, tardigrades don't fight the environment, they simply shut down. They enter a state called cryptobiosis, where they curl up into a dried-out ball called a ton, replacing the water in their cells with a special sugar that protects their vital structures. In this form, they can survive for decades, maybe even longer. When water returns, they rehydrate and go about their business as if nothing happened. Scientists have even found tardigrades surviving the vacuum of space. Now, let's dive into the ocean depths, where boiling hot water meets freezing cold in one of the most extreme environments on Earth, hydrothermal vents. Here, the Pompeii worm makes its home, comfortably sitting in water hot enough to cook most living things. How does it do it? This worm has a clever trick: a thick, fleece-like coat of bacteria on its back that acts as a natural heat shield. The bacteria may also help neutralize toxic chemicals spewing from the vents. Even more bizarre, the worm's tail end can be sitting in near boiling water, while his head sticks out into much cooler temperatures. It's like having one foot in a sauna and the other in an ice bath, and somehow, the worm doesn't seem to mind. But what about the cold? Some creatures don't just endure freezing temperatures, they embrace them. Take the Arctic woolly bear caterpillar, for example. This fuzzy little survivor spends most of its life frozen solid. When winter hits, its body floods with natural antifreeze proteins that prevent ice crystals from forming inside its cells. Without this protection, ice would shred its tissues like tiny knives. Instead, the caterpillar essentially puts itself on pause, remaining frozen for months or even years. When warmer weather returns, it thaws out, wakes up, and continues munching on plants as if nothing happened. Even more incredible is the wood frog, a small amphibian found in North America's coldest regions. When winter arrives, this frog doesn't burrow underground to escape the freeze, it lets itself turn into a frog-shaped ice cube. Its heart stops, its blood freezes. By all appearances, it's dead, but when spring comes, something miraculous happens. The frog thaws out, its heart starts beating again, and within hours, it's hopping around like it just had a quick nap. The secret? Its liver pumps out massive amounts of glucose, which acts like antifreeze, protecting its cells from damage. Scientists are studying this ability in hopes of improving organ preservation for human transplants. Desert creatures, on the other hand, face the opposite problem: extreme heat and deadly dryness. The Saharan silver ant has evolved a brilliant strategy to survive the blistering sun. While most animals hide during the hottest part of the day, these ants only come out when temperatures reach a scorching 122 degrees Fahrenheit. Why? Because at that point, even their predators are hiding from the heat. To stay cool, their bodies are covered in tiny silver hairs that reflect sunlight like a mirror. Their long legs keep them just high enough above the burning sand to avoid overheating. They move at incredible speeds, darting out to scavenge food before retreating underground. For them, the deadliest heat is just another workday. Then there's the camel, the ultimate desert survivor. Contrary to popular belief, a camel's hump doesn't store water, it stores fat. But when that fat is broken down, it releases water as a byproduct, helping the camel stay hydrated. Camels can lose up to 40% of their body water without dying, a feat that would be fatal for most animals. Their kidneys and intestines are so efficient at conserving water that their urine comes out thick as syrup. They can also tolerate massive temperature swings, from freezing nights to scorching days, without breaking a sweat literally. A camel's body temperature can rise several degrees before it even needs to sweat, reducing water loss. But perhaps the most extreme survivor of all is the devil worm, a nematode discovered living over a mile underground in rock fractures. At that depth, temperatures are high, oxygen is scarce, and pressure is crushing. Yet this tiny worm thrives where almost nothing else can. Scientists believe its ability to repair damaged DNA helps it survive in such a hostile environment. Studying creatures like this could even help us understand how life might exist on other planets. So what's the takeaway? Life is far more resilient than we often realize. Whether it's freezing solid, building biological heat shields, or turning into a living mummy, evolution has equipped some creatures with mind-blowing survival strategies, and who knows, by unlocking their secrets, we might one day find ways to endure extreme conditions ourselves, whether in the depths of space or a rapidly changing climate. The next time you complain about a hot day or a cold night, just remember somewhere out there, a tardigrade is laughing at us from inside a volcano, and a wood frog is snoozing peacefully in a block of ice. Nature's survivors don't just endure the impossible, they've mastered it. And that's something worth thinking about.
Hey there, if you're enjoying this video and appreciate the effort behind it, don't forget to like this video. It really helps the channel grow, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications so you never miss an update. Oh, and one more thing, share this video with your friends. Spread the love and support. Alright, now let's get back to the video. Let me know if you want any tweaks.